So welcome to my deck profile, my Gren maju deck profile. So yesterday I played Gren maju at my locals. I won two, lost 2 rounds, and I thought let me just show off the deck what I did and what I thought of the deck, the cards, and how I like to change it. My matchup were called Scareclaw, lost that 2-0, didn't see any cards, draw 2 times my Finny card. My second game was against Mutants, also a banished deck. I won that 2-0. My third round was against Heroes. I lost that one 2-1 because he won the die roll and he let me go first. And this is a going second build that I have here. So I lost the first one because I let him play on his turn. I Nibiru'd him, and he was like second main phase, and I was like, no, you can go to your first main phase, but he just OTK'd me, so never doing that again. And then won and then lost, so it was 2-1, and the last round was against Sky Strikers, and I won that one 2-1. So yeah, so let's go up into the deck. I play 3 Gren majus. Gren maju is the card you want to play in a Gren maju deck. A lot of people play it too because it's mostly a dead card, but I want to see it because it can attack for a lot. The highest I got yesterday was 10,208, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was it. That's how much I got banished, and I OTK'd the person with that. But yes, I've played 3 Gren maju. Next up are the 8 board breakers. So Alpha, the Master of Beast, is one of the 8 level 8 board breakers, because you can exceed into level 8s and it just returns cards to the hand. I don't play kaijus in this build. You can play them for the last 3 cards that I'm going to show, but I think this card is very great. It's also a triple tactic talents requirement, because you can activate them and they're probably going to negate it or destroy the card. And then you can TTT afterwards to do whatever you want. So Alpha, the Master of Beast, is a great 3-off. Next are the Dangers, the 3 Bigfoot, level 8. It can destroy and special summon itself and draws a card. Xyz monsters, Xyz material, it is amazing. Same for the Thunderbird. Same thing, it destroys set cards when discarded. It can special summon itself, and not only that, these cards, the Bigfoots and the Thunderbirds, came in the new structure deck of the Dark World, so why don't you pick up them up for cheap? The next level 8s are Orochis, banish 8, special summon. It goes very well with your Gren maju and other banished cards that you have, so why not play it, right? Amazing banished cards. The next banished card I play is 3 Eater of Millions. I think you can play 2 of Eater of Millions. That's not that bad of a card to play 2 of, but I just played 3 because I want to banish. So that's very funny, very cool. You can also banish face-up cards you control, because I did that at hero player, so he couldn't super poly me. So yeah, that's also amazing. The next 2 cards are the hand trap lineup with 3D shifter, dimensional shifter. I think this is an amazing strong card. Why would you not play it? Because it banishes everything your opponent can do. So I call this a very good card. I didn't see it often, sadly. I saw it against the mutant player, but that person also banishes, so it didn't do much. The Scareclaw didn't have anything special, and I never see this card into the Sky Striker or Hero matchup. So yeah, but if I would have seen him in the Hero matchup, that would be so strong. The last 2 hand traps is Nibiru, because Nibiru is a strong card, and why won't you play it? People do not know this card exists. It's good against Kashtira, and that's also getting played at my locals, so why not play it? Strong card. Here becomes the meme cards, actually, because this is a going second build, and you don't have a normal summon, or you don't really need a normal summon. Yeah, Sphere Mode. nothing bad against it. It gets rid of 3 monsters. You only cannot attack into it, but that will be fine, I think. And also because I have 3 sphere mode, I have 1 meme card, and that's just the Winged Dragon of Ra. When you use this card for 3 of their monsters and they end their next end phase, if this card is still on the field, it gets back to you, and you can special summon this card. It becomes 4000, 4000, and then you can still activate this effect to gain the damage or the attack. So I never ever could have summoned it because I never could have used the sphere mode. I only used it once against the Skyclaw, but he could link this off. Never seen it against the hero player. Never seen it against the mutant player. Oh, well, 1 time against the hero player, but I just discarded it with a danger card because I couldn't use it because he only summoned 1 or 2 monsters. So yeah, and the Sky Striker card, I sided it out immediately because there is no reason to play that card against Sky Strikers when they only have 1 monster. So the banish spells, Pot of Desires. He's limited to 2, so you can only play 2. I would have loved to play 3 if they were available, but I now know why this card is at 2, because you definitely want to run this at 3, and it's very, very strong to have it at 2. Have it at 2. So thank you that it's not at 1. Where else this deck would be not playable? Further for the spells, I played 3 triple tactics talent. The next 9, these 3 and the next 6 cards are just cards that I have lying around, and I just wanted to try them because I've never ever could have used these cards, or never really played them in any deck specifically because I didn't really see any fit for them. But I could play them in this deck, and I tried them. Triple tactics talent, maybe play 2 because I bricked way too much on them. But they are a fine card to have. So, free draw 2 or get a monster they control, or look in their hand and spin a card back to their deck. Why not? Lightning Storm because you're going second. Put in Lightning Storm for the back row or the attack position monsters. Yeah, this card, this was really a bummer card. Only use it once for back row at the Sky Striker person. The hero person only summoned in defense, and the mutant and Scarecrow player never seen this card. Funny fact, I drew 3 of these against the hero player, but I OTK'd him with the Numeron Dragon, so thank you. Would probably cut this out for kaijus, maybe a kaiju slumber, or at least keep 1 and replace with 2 kaijus. And on the last 2 cards for the spell cards are just a Harpy Shadowduster because you are an OTK deck, so bye bye spell and traps. And Call by the Grave, never seen it, but it's a very, very strong card. For the last 3 cards, I play 3 Evenly Matched. Evenly Matched is a very great card in this meta, but in this deck it's not that great. Every time I saw it, I would never want to play it. I had rather other plays I really wanted to make, except instead of this card. So I would just get this card also replaced with kaijus that are level 8, so you can go in your rank 8 way more. So this card was very underrated in this deck. Maybe you can put it in your side deck, but I think maybe in your side deck you can have other cards. Then we're going to the extra deck. So we play a rank 8 package. Just a negation that's 4500 attack, so a very beefy boy, a 3000 card that also negates, and this is just for to make it a material for your Numeron Dragon. Because if you have Draglubian, that only costs 2 level 8 monsters, you can detach a card to special summon a dragon monster and or a numbered monster and equip it with a other number monster. So you will special summon your Numeron, equip it with one of your number monsters, and then you can detach it, and then he gains attack equal to the total ratings of the Xyz monsters. So that will be 9k, and I OTK'd the hero player this way, so that was very cool. I played 2 of these cards because if you're ever going to play against Kashira, maybe they will banish this card, and then you have one less OTK. If they look correctly, they have to banish this card because I don't have any cards. I only have one Draglubian, but why not? So I would definitely play 2. I also played a Downed Magician that you can play in this build, but I just traded it in and got it. And a Zeus because Zeus is Zeus, and there's nothing much to say. The only next link monster is the Anima. You can use how's it called? Eater of Millions for this card, and then you can steal a card. So this would be very good with kaijus. Then I also play some cards that you could technically play, like Nightmare Cerberus, IP Masquerena, Blackluster Soldier Envoy in the beginning, and Nightmare Unicorn, but never played these cards. Never get the use of them. And the last 2 cards are also cards I did not use, and those are Boros Dragon and Access Code Talker. I just had them because I just traded this one for some other card, so wanted to just put it into the deck and see how it performs. Then we're going to sit into the side deck. The side deck is a brain trigger deck, because if they let you go first, then you have these cards like these. There can only be one. It's a very strong card. It's just a floodgate card, of course. But if they let you go first, you still have something to go first. Some going first cards. I only got this card against the hero player. No. I've never seen this card. Yes, I've seen this card against the hero player on game 2, but I've got all 3 of these. It was like awful to have them. It's like, damn. Because I OTK'd him, so it wasn't that awful. We played 3 Dimensional Fissures because you are going first. Why wouldn't you play 3 Fissures? They are getting banished. This card game was very, very powerful against the Sky Strike first. So, in my last round, I played D-Fissure, and there can only be one. And he had Harpy's Feathers rip me, but they're still strong. Why did I play? Because why not? There was no reason to keep them in mind. The next 3 floodgates are non-fusion area. This card got Lightning Storm by the hero, thanks to the hero player, or else I would have won that game. But hey, you can't win all the games, right? Non-fusion area, nobody can play fusion summon monsters. I play also 3 token collectors because Sword Soul is a pest at my locals, so why not play token collectors? Never sided it in, but this is only because of my rules. And last but not least are the Chaos Hunters. When they special summon a monster, you can discard a card, special summon this card, and they cannot banish cards. So it's a great card against Runic and other Bestials deck. So yeah, great card. And this was the deck list for the Gren maju deck that I have. If I would change anything, it will be the ratios at the extra deck and just the kaijus instead of some lightning storms, and definitely the evenly matched. So thank you all for watching. I hope you learned something for some other decks you wanted to play, and hopefully I see you guys